Okay, class. Today we will discuss about conversation analysis. Let's read together. In simple terms, English conversation can be described as an activity in which, for most part, two or more people take turns at speaking. Typically, only one person speaks at a time, and there tends to be an avoidance of silence between speaking turns. Not true to all society. If then more than one participant tries to talk at the same time, one of them usually stop as the following example. Okay, when we speak, actually there is a turn ya, ada gilirannya ya, call it turns. Biasanya kita tidak akan berbicara dengan overlapping ya. Let me find the overlapping seperti ini. Ketika ada overlapping, terlihat dari yang ada di sini ya, yang di dalam kurung ini. A small square bracket is conventionally used to indicate a place where simultaneous or overlapping speech occur. Kalau kita berbicara bersamaan ditandai dengan tanda kurung yang kotak ini ya. Okay. For most part, participants would wait until the speaker indicates that he or she has finished, usually by signaling a completion point. Speaker can mark their turn as complete in a number of ways. Ya, kalau kita berhenti ngomong, kita akan menunjukkan tanda-tanda kita mau berhenti ngomong. Caranya dengan asking question, by pausing at the end of the completed syntactic structure like a phrase or a sentence. Other participants can indicate that they want to take the speaking turn also in a number of ways. They can start and make a short sound. Ya, kalau kita mau ngomong ya, ketika orang lain ngomong terus orang itu berhenti ngomong, dan ketika kita mau ngomong, kita akan menunjukkan sebuah tanda-tanda. Misalnya kita menunjukkan bahwa kita mau ngomong ya, atau dengan body shape or facial expression, dengan ekspresi wajah kita, to signal that they have something to say. Turn taking, there are different expectations of conversation style and different strategies of participation in conversation. Some of these strategies seem to be the sorts of what is sometimes described as participant as rudeness. If the speaker cut in another speaker, or silence if the one speaker keep waiting for the opportunity to take a turn, and none seems to occur. The participant characterized as rude or shy in this way may simply by adhering to slightly different convention of turn taking. Jadi kalau dalam conversation analysis itu ada yang namanya turn taking. Jadi kita gantian gitu ngomongnya. Ketika kita cut, orang lagi ngomong kita cut di tengah-tengah, itu disebut sebagai rudeness. Orang lagi asik ngomong terus kita cut di tengah-tengah, itu namanya rudeness. Tapi kalau kita nunggu terus sampai orangnya selesai, ternyata orangnya nggak selesai-selesai, nah itu kita disebut sebagai shyness. One strategy which may overuse by long-winded speakers or those who are used to holding the floor, designed to avoid having normal completion points occur. We all use this strategy to some extent, usually in situations where we have to work out what we are trying to say while actually saying it. If the normal expectation is that completion points are marked by the end of the sentence in a pause, then one way to keep turn is to avoid having those two markers occur together. That is, don't pause at the end of the sentence. Make sentences run on by using connector like and then so but. Place your pauses at the point where the message is clearly incomplete, and preferably fill the pause with hesitation marker, such as So there is someone that is called long-winded or holding the floor. Jadi ada tipe orang yang bercakap-cakap itu yang namanya sebagai long-winded, yaitu orang yang tidak pernah berhenti ngomong. Dia akan ngomong terus, dan dia berusaha untuk omongannya tidak dipotong oleh orang lain. Nah, ini memang Ada beberapa orang yang memiliki strategi seperti ini untuk mencapai tujuannya. Contohnya adalah ketika kalian sedang ditelepon oleh seorang sales, misalnya di handphone, kalian ditelepon, bolehkah kami menyampaikan, dia akan berbicara terus-menerus sampai semua informasi yang dia sampaikan selesai. Ini yang namanya sebagai holding the plot. Jadi dia memang tidak mau di-cut, gitu ya. Kemudian ini yang namanya long-winded. Jadi seorang yang terlibat dalam percakapan dan dia tidak mau percakapan itu diambil alih gitu ya. Dan ini memang sebuah strategi komunikasi. Misalnya kalau di mall-mall, kalau ada sales itu mereka akan ngomong dengan cara tertentu sehingga mereka nggak bisa dipotong sampai apa yang mereka sampaikan selesai. In the following, note how the pauses are placed before and after verb rather than the end of the sentence, making it difficult to get a clear sense of what is this person is saying until we hear part of its pause. In the next example, speaker X produced few pauses after having almost lost the turn at his first brief hesitation. Ya, jadi di sini dia tuh ngomong terus sampai tidak ada kesempatan bagi lawan bicara untuk memotong. So, in the conclusion, conversation analysis is examine how the conversation are structured. I think that's all for today. You can read more about conversation analysis from other material. See you next time.